all in all, like Arsenal, it's not a bad result, is it? Last season we got hammered 5-1, didn't we? You know, there's a big difference if you look at it like that.
Still early in the season, but it feels like this is a big game down here at the Emirates Stadium. I saw a quote from Rodney Marsh, who's a regular contributor to the stuff that I do, both the audio podcast and when he's over anyway, because he's based in Tampa, in the vlog as well. And he's said today on Sirius in America that if City don't win today, or particularly if they lose, that's the title race over. Not sure if I believe that, but nevertheless, he's somebody I do respect, and I think a lot of City fans will realise the importance of today's game. First of all, I'd like to say a big shout out to DSW, who are leading providers of assessment and training. That's their company, they're based in Yorkshire. But Patrick, who is a big City fan, is a big supporter of what I do, so big thanks to DSW. Look them up and you'll see what they do. Maybe they can help you in some way. It's a sunny day down here. It's the first day of autumn, and obviously the Arsenal fans are going to be full of confidence. Will the City fans be, after 2 good wins this week? First of all in the derby match and then Napoli in midweek. I'm not quite sure what to expect, so let's find out first of all whether City fans think this is a game that City can't afford to be beaten in, but also generally what the mood is. Let's see what we bump into today.
Well, it's a tough one, that, isn't it? You know, the season's only early, so as Pep says, wait till Christmas to see what the table looks like. You know, today's a big game. 3 points is what we need. I personally think maybe a draw, 2-2 draw today, but who knows? But we need the win, just to keep in touch with Liverpool, I think.
So if City were to lose today, Rodney Marsh suggests that might be the title hope's gone already. Do you believe that?
Maybe not, no, because we've got to play Liverpool, beat Liverpool, brings it closer, you know, and then we've got to play them again. So, you know, it's in our hands to sort of win the games. And, you know, Liverpool are great, they're doing all right, they've got off to a great start like City last season, but who knows what will happen when we all start playing each other and take points off each other.
It's 5-1 here last season to the Gunners. Is it going to be like that today?
Well, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because, you know, Arsenal have got to come out and attack, and they can't sit back like they did, you know, last season, maybe at the Etihad. You know, so they've got a point to prove. Who knows? You know, if Pep sets up and goes against the grain, and you know, on the break, you know, it might be a different game today. You know,
feels like you're saying that in hope more than belief.
I think so. Yeah. You know, maybe. You know, but the last 2 games have shown, you know, with the keeper in there and whatnot, you know, he might set up differently, and you know, it might just be an interesting game today. How, you know, they'll come at us, we'll get them on the break, but who knows? But I'm not as confident as I was always be.
Well, obviously, I think it's going to be tight, and you know, coming so early in the season, we're not all prepared for it. But we've had a couple of hard games ourselves away from home as well, Liverpool and Man United. So it'll be interesting to see how it all comes out today.
City have won 2 in a row, and I know Arsenal have made a good start to the season. Do you think it'll be high scoring, or do you think it's going to be a bit cagey?
I would have thought it won't be that high scoring, because obviously defences are both reasonable. You know, we don't concede too many goals, but so I can't see it being high scoring, but maybe a 2-1 or something like that, or even a 1-0.
Enjoy the game.
Pleasure.
From my point of view, it's going to be a close 3-2 win to Arsenal.
You're fairly optimistic then that the Gunners will get the victory?
Yes, 3-2.
I mean, obviously, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but I'm sure people watching it will, but perennial bridesmaids at the moment, Arsenal, are they ever going to get over the line and win things?
Today, I've got this season should be a defining say this season. If they don't win the Champions League, if they don't win the Premiership this season or the Champions League, I don't say the Champions League because at the moment that's still wide open. But regarding the Premiership, I would say it is wide open at the moment because all the teams that are playing each other. I don't live with a team to watch at the moment. But as I said, Arsenal and Man City are there to slip up. You know, should Liverpool slip up.
Is it a must-win then for Arsenal?
No, I don't think it's impossible. I think they've got a chance if the key to is injuries and their form. if they keep their injuries to a limit, like that, and they might add 1 or 2 in January, I've got a feeling they've got a chance. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see the other side of Christmas where Arsenal stand.
Today, presumably, is a little bit extra special. I know you're an Arsenal fan, but you're from Norway, and you've got plenty of Norwegians to watch potentially, haven't you?
I do, and at times I hope that the best Norwegian isn't the best one today. I hope the one we have here at Arsenal will be the best one today, because I want Arsenal to win.
So Odegaard is obviously your hero, is he?
Today he is, definitely.
What do you make then of Erling Haaland and the influence that he's had in your country, particularly in football?
He's bloody good, he's far too good. So I'm a bit scared today, to be honest. But I hope and I trust that Saliba or whoever's going to play will know how to handle him.
And there's Oscar Bob who could be involved for
Oscar
City
Bob
as well.
is a good one too, so yes, they're a threat, but I think we have our threat ourselves too, so I'm hopeful and trust on a win today.
I've got to ask you this question because in January I'll be going to Norway
Yep.
to watch City against Bodo Glimt. Are City going to be able to win though? Because it'll be darkness, it'll be freezing cold, it'll be a plastic pitch.
Yeah, all that stuff. So if you do a good choice, go to my hometown, Bergen, and enjoy the stay and just watch the game for a short time, and that'll be the best advice I can give you.
So
don't go
Bergen
to
is better
Bodo, go to Bergen, my hometown.
Right.
Best place to be.
I'll bear that in mind, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm still quite confident before this game. We beat Napoli, we got a clean sheet, played United, clean sheet. There's nothing to not be confident about. I'm hoping we've started Rodri. I've not seen the team sheet, but if Rodri's starting, I think we'll win. Just.
There are two teams, it feels like, in the title race with City.
Right.
Liverpool, perfect record. Arsenal, 1 defeat against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Is this do or die?
I think it's got to be due, to be honest with you, because if you get to
What if we lose?
I'm still confident if we lose, but nowadays if you get to like 5 losses, you're sort of out of it. I think Liverpool have been quite lucky, especially with the way they've been playing. I mean, Arsenal, if we beat them today, they'll be on 2 losses. We'll be on the same exact point, so it is due for me. Yeah.
Never confident, Ian. I'm an old school City fan. It's we're here in hope. We're here to hopefully City will win. It's been an interesting start to the season, almost like pre-season with us, with an early kick-off in Palermo. So hopefully we've shown a few good moments the last few games. Although we've only beaten very poor sides like Wolves and United. We'll see how we get on today.
It'll be tough. I think when we went to Wolves, we won 4-0. We played well, but not brilliant. And then my concern was Brighton and Tottenham. We got beat. Then we played probably the worst United team I've ever seen last week. Played okay, and he's been sacked today, hasn't he? But again today, we'll see where we are. I think it's early days. Obviously, he's rebuilding. I think it'll be a very tough game, and I'll be happy with a draw today.
Does it feel like City have to win this to be in the title race?
I don't think, if I'm honest, I don't think we're in it from the start of the season anyway. I think we're capable of maybe winning 1 or 2 cups, but I don't think this season that we'll be there for the league. I just don't think that. So,
can we win today?
Of course we can win. We've got the players to win the game, but what concerns me is the turnovers. So, and Arsenal have got pace. So it's no matter what back four we have, there always seems to be an issue at the moment with turnovers. So that's what worries me, turnovers.
Half hour. They've grown into it a little bit, but yeah, I'm just really confident that we can see this one out. For me, it's a must-win game for us. So just put pressure on people above us. Just make sure people realise we're still about. We're not this team what's fell apart. Good luck to them second half, lads. So come on, big effort this time. And let's go with 3 points. Come on, City. Go!
we should have won on the day, but it's disappointing it away from home. It is what it is, isn't it? We move on, we go from here, hopefully we progress. I think we will. You know, we were the better side today, and look, we go from here.
First half an hour was superb, weren't we?
We were the better team throughout the game, but unfortunately, you know, we scored one late on, but it is what it is. We sit here, look, we move on from here now, we go on as a better side, and hopefully we challenge for the title this year. The side looks good, and I'm confident for this year. Can't say more than that, really.
Yeah, I thought it was a great game. We would have took a 1-1 easily would have took a 1-1 before the game, so yeah, we probably deserved to win it, but yeah.
Having been 1-up though and dominating in the first half particularly,
yeah,
not a bit disappointed not to win it in the end.
I know, but you're away at Arsenal, aren't you? You're probably the best team in the league at present, so we'll take a draw, won't we? We'll take a draw every day of the week.
It's been a great performance. Everyone would have took the draw before the game, but I don't know, it feels like a loss today, so I get it. Really.
Especially after playing so well early on. We totally dominated them, didn't we?
Yeah. But I don't know. Typical City, I guess, is it?
Any standout performances for you?
Nico played well, yeah.
O'Reilly, obviously, you're talking about.
Nico O'Reilly, yeah. And quality.
I mean, we played really well in the first half, I think, and then in the second half we just tried to build on the first half. But in the end we just did a good defense. We were unlucky on the goal.
I know Pep made a lot of changes near the end, bringing a lot of defenders.
Yes.
You think he should have kept somebody on to try and get on the counter attack?
Well, I think there are a lot of games in a row. I mean, every 2 days it's difficult to play without certain players like Kovacic and all the other players that are missing at the moment. So it's difficult to manage this kind of situation. So I think that did the best. They tried to keep the result while defending. It didn't work today, but it will work next time.
Great performance. A little bit backs to the wall, but you know, they didn't trouble us too much, did they?
How do you feel at the moment? Because you look as if you're gutted.
I am gutted because we conceded the equaliser right at the death, basically. Winning, you know, I'm thinking about the 3 points. You know, I'm thinking Arsenal always sing 1-0 to the Arsenal and all that. So I'm thinking 1-0 to the City. And we had it in the bag in a way, you know what I mean? Everyone was doing a good job all around the pitch, you know. I know we didn't have a lot of the ball, especially in the second half. But, you know, just that long ball over the top there, it got us, didn't it? It got us in it. It was a good finish, to be fair. Probably could have gone either side of the post. So anyway, 1-0, it's a draw. It's better than getting beat 3 times on the bounce. We're up there, you know, still building. Things are looking a lot better, you know, especially from the end of last season. We started getting a few results together anyway. And we'll keep building. Pep will keep trying. He'll keep tinkering about with the team, and you know, things will come together.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, you know, 1-1 at Arsenal. It's not a bad result, is it? Last season we got hammered 5-1, didn't we? You know, there's a big difference if you look at it like that. But, yeah, we'll be all right. Keep plodding on the rest of the season. Thanks, Ian.
Well, as one fan said, I suppose the fact that City were leading by 1-0 and then conceded late on meant it felt a little bit like a defeat. But a 1-1 draw before the game, a lot of people would have taken that. Liverpool, of course, the big beneficiaries from this. Thanks very much to Timson and for M&M Artwork and Mirrors for supporting what I do, and particularly to Edward Mellor, who are based in Stockport and auction properties. I've seen them in action, they're very, very good. So if you're selling or buying a property through auction, make sure it's with Edward Mellor, because they're big supporters of what I do. But in terms of this performance, I was a little bit surprised that Pep threw so many defenders on near the end and took Erling Haaland off when he could have possibly been a threat on the breakaway to have nicked a victory in that game. But overall, I suppose we can't be too unhappy with a 1-1 draw at Arsenal. On to the next one, which is Huddersfield away in the League Cup in midweek. I'll be there, of course. It's a while since I've been to Huddersfield, so looking forward to that. In the meantime, look out for Uwe Rosler, former City striker, on the podcast that I'll be doing on Monday evening. And have a good week. And isn't it great to be a Blue? Always is. Still is.